Good day. Thank you for joining me for another Atari 2600 gameplay video. I've got loaded up here Communist Mutants from Space, or Commie Mutants as the title screen says. Now this is a Starpath Supercharger game by Arcadia, and I happen to own a Starpath Supercharger. Here it is. Can read that or not. I don't know if it's going to focus on that, but that's what it looks like. It plugged into the my camera's reversed. It plugged into the cartridge port, and the audio lead was meant to plug into a cassette deck, and it would load games from tape. Now, I did have, or I must have maybe borrowed from somebody, Communist Mutants from Space. I did play it at some point. The only game that I have for it is Phaser Patrol, and there's something stuck on the tape here. Looks like something spilled. Anyway, that's Phaser Patrol. This video, however, is not about Phaser Patrol. This video is about Communist Mutants from Space. So, let's have a go here. I wasn't smart enough to look at the instruction manuals, so how does one start this game? Okay. Here are the Commie Mutants from Space. So this game, the Starpath Supercharger, gave a certain level of additional graphics capability. I didn't actually look at the technical specs or anything, which maybe I'll do for my Phaser Patrol when I look at it, but so this is a Space Invaders-like game, or Galaxian-like game, I guess. The big alien at the top there, I'm not sure, oh my gosh, I'm doing terrible. I have no memory of whether you can shoot that thing or not. I will see if I can at some point here. It's replenishing the aliens. Each color has a different, each color of brick there turns into a different type of, oh, I did shoot the big guy there. The big alien dude. Each color turns into a different alien as they descend. Sound effects are in this game are nothing to write home about, but anyway. Collision detection is a little bit suspect at times, I see. I had a shot pass through the arm of one of those green guys a moment ago. Or at least that's what it looked like to me. I wonder if you have to shoot that guy, or if he just will eventually stop replenishing. Oops, a daisy. I wonder if you have to get that top guy in order to get through a wave. There seems to be fairly inexhaustible supply of the aliens here. Got him, okay. I was in fact trying to do that. That's what it looks like. You have to get that boss mother alien before you can complete the wave. Two flags. I don't think the alien ever comes past the edge of the formation. The big alien. So you kind of have to, if that's true, which I feel like it is true, you kind of have to get through a row or two and then squeak a shot up the middle before it gets replenished. Ooh, I thought I had him lined up there. And again. At least I'm not dying every 3 seconds here. Come on. There we go. Ah! Alright, well that could have gone better and it could have gone worse. The heck are the keys for this? Bear with me for a second to enjoy the lovely high score screen. Yes, yes, yes. Just tell me what the keys are. F5 and F6. Game select is F1, which is what I was pressing. Or was I? F2 is reset. Alright, let's have a look here. Oh, that's reset. Or does one? Oh, that's what I wasn't doing wrong. Okay, so 1 player, 1, 2, 3, or 4 players. Difficulty 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 through 9. I don't know what. I don't know what these things are. Oh boy. That'll teach me. Alrighty, mother creature, diving mutants, mutant eggs, clearing the screen, earns a flag for 100 points. The menu to the screen, difficulty switches affect the horizontal speed of your cannon. Don't rewind the tape. Don't rewind the tape. Why would you? What? So what's the menu? Where's the menu? Ah, shields. SH is shields. TW is time warp. PF is penetrating fire. GF is guided fire. So I was playing on difficulty 1 with none of those extra power-ups. And well, let's try the options, shall we? So shields, I guess. And go. So down to activate shields. I thought the shields were still going and I would run into that guy. Let me try that again. I'm not going to play a full game with each of these options on. I'm just going to give them a try here. There we go. Shields lets you run into shots and enemies. It's handy. How many shields you get? Oh, just one per just one. I wonder if it gets replenished at the beginning of a wave. I may never know. I may never know. Okay, so we got shields, time warp. So can you have both at yes at the same time? That's interesting. Okay, I'm just going to try one thing at a time so I can figure out how it works. Alright, so the time warp. Down doesn't do it. Oh, up. Okay, I guess that's possibly predictable what the time warp would do. Even with time warp, I can't squeak the shot up. Almost did. Okay, so it's shield and time warp, so that's fair enough. Penetrating fire and guiding fire. Okay, I think we can probably predict what those things are going to do, but let's find out anyway. Ah. Penetrating fire just runs all the way to the top. It's a bit of a power-up, hey? Still though, you got lots of gameplay combinations, which was one of the hallmarks of the Atari, for sure. You know, one cartridge with 179 different games. Assuming you like 179 variants of exactly the same game. Okay, alright, well that makes this a lot easier. What am I doing here? No. And guiding fire, I'm sure that means you get to steer your shots. Yep. Shots track with your ship, which is possibly useful, probably useful, although you'd want to be a little careful. Well, I guess it's not about being careful, but the priority obviously is to keep your ship alive and then guiding your shots afterwards. Okay, very nice. So, let's crank the difficulty. Should I go in increments? Yeah, maybe I'll do that. I'll go from 1 to 5, see how that is. I'm gonna turn off guided fire and penetrating shots, but I'm going to give myself time warp and shields. Why not? Whoop, I didn't even mean to activate that. That's the problem with playing with an analog stick. Well, you get a real feel for that. Oh, and I activated my shields by accident too. So this is one that maybe I should be playing with keyboard. Wow, lots of shots. Lots of shots. Let's see if I can move to keyboard here. At least I won't accidentally hit my shields or time warp. Whoa! Okay, this is much harder. I mean, here's where penetrating fire would make it playable. Well, it's not that... Well, that was quite the sideways jump by that guy. It's not that it's unplayable, but it is much harder than difficulty 1. Certainly not unplayably hard, although I don't know if I'm going to be able to... Oh, they circle around and do little U's and things. Ah, that's why. That's why the sideways... That's why the big sideways move there. That's cool. So one thing I'm not seeing is the flicker that you get all the time with multiple sprites and things overlapping on the same line. So that's obviously one of the things the Supercharger buffs up, is the ability of the console to do stuff like that. So we're going to play difficulty 9, whoop, or not. Play difficulty 9 and see how crazy this is. Oh, look at those. What the hell? Those shots are huge. Don't get in the way of the shots. Oh my god, how are you supposed to... I think penetrating fire has to be a self-defense mechanism on this level. Oh my goodness, almost unavoidable. I'm actually going to turn that on. Okay. What did I get? I got the boss without even realizing it. Or the mother alien. So those are meant to be eggs, and then they hatch into... Holy cow. then they hatch into whatever, descending aliens. Wow, avoiding those sprite-wide shots is pretty hard. Anyway, like I said, lots of gameplay variants to spice it up. Even if it's almost impossible to avoid their shots. Oh, and what are those? I didn't even notice those block things right away. Sort of pulsating block unit things that also get, I'm not sure where they're coming from. So the key is to take out that mother alien as soon as possible. Whoops. Game over. Alright. Well. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. High of 8100. I think that is going to conclude my look at Communist Mutants from Space by Arcadia in 1982. Not a bad game at all. Not a bad game at all. And I'll do a little reading on the Starpath Supercharger for my next video, which is a game from it, which me speak goodly now. I will do another game, at least Phaser Patrol. There it is, right there. And I'll learn myself a little more about the supercharger before I do that video, and I'll check how many other games there might be by Arcadia that use the supercharger, or maybe others, I don't know. So thanks very much for watching. I do appreciate it. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you next time.